Hello YouTube, I'm here to demonstrate the exhaust installation video on MB Gusta 2023 it's RS. It's same thing for RR or any other special models. I'm gonna start from the scratch, taking off the original exhaust, which includes the tailpipe, mid-pipe and the headers. It would be full titanium system for me. Uh, some people would like just do the tailpipe. It's same process. You can follow like as much as you need for your like whatever you're doing. I would be demonstrating like the tools that you need, as well as any special part, any special wrench, anything that you need. First thing first, you will need a rear stand, really sturdy one. Get Pitbull stand is a good choice, but you can also go with the regional MB Gusta stand, which I happen to have after a year of struggle. If you prefer this one, if you have this one, I would also prefer this one because it's really sturdy. As you can see, like you can't really shake your bike. It's really like proper size with the plastic cover over the pin, so you don't fuck up the inner thing as well. um, that being said, we can get started on this. You would need a torque wrench, breaker bar that I don't have. So yeah, I'm back. Finally, I was able to grab the breaker bar. That's one thing that you need because the nut on this is really tight from the factory. You would also need the rear wheel wrench. I believe it's same for Ducati. I got it from the Ducati dealership near me because MB Gusta, they don't have any dealership in Canada, specifically where I live. So it's a wrench by Speedy Moto. Um, the model number is 04-0203. Can you zoom in so you can see properly like what it says in here.
I'll put a clip in.
I'll put the
Photo.
model number and stuff in the description, so you can grab one yourself. I think it was close to $100, 110 Canadian. This is the one thing that you need to take it off. And since we are already talking about this, and to put it back, you would also need a torque wrench. And I believe the torque specs for the rear is I think 200 something. It's written on the rear wheel. When you take it off, you can take a look. But I think it's really high torque, so you would need like proper good high torque wrench. That's first thing. So once you take off the wheel, then we move to the taking of the tailpipes. So in order to take the tailpipe off, you would need to take the like tail tidy and as well as like little bolts for the rear passenger pegs. Whereas I have already, like when I did my exhaust, I already did the tail tidy. So a lot of those parts I already did take it off. So even if you need the video for that part, how to take off the tail, like the rear fender for tail tidy, I can make another video for that, like separate video for that part. But it's pretty straightforward process. Any questions you can like comment on my video, I will be happy to answer. And moving forward, then we need hex sockets. It's a number 5, 4 and 6. This is the must have. You definitely need this at any cost. Also, I would suggest you grab yourself a set of Allen wrench, like from good like reputable brand. I have Vera here, which is pretty good. Like it won't strip the screws and stuff when you like taking it off, or even if you are putting it back on. Then also you would need a exhaust seal for your tailpipe to mid-pipe joint. Potentially you can use the same one, like you can reuse it if you can take it out. or you can buy new one. It's I think $50 or something. But if you want to take it out like from the old exhaust, it's pretty easy. I thought it probably be really hard, so I bought new one. And after I installed, I figured out like if you put your fingers like this and push from inside, it comes right out. That's one thing. And other thing I suggest you grab is the new bolts for every single mounting you are doing, even the mid pipes, even your tailpipe, and also for the headers. Because I had really hard time getting one off, as you can see. I literally ripped it. Um, so I suggest you grab the new ones from Ducati dealership. They have the same one. If they don't have like, if you don't have any MB dealership near you, so you can always go to Ducati. I think most of the stuff you can get from Ducati, but I happen to I grabbed one from Ducati as well, but I just thought like I would do like titanium ones. So if you want something like me, so I would suggest beforehand, before you start this process, just get yourself nice titanium nuts and bolts. And just so you know, like all the bolts and the nuts, they are special for Italian bikes. Same thing goes for Ducati and MV or even Aprilia, I assume. So and anything that goes around the exhaust have a lock nut at the back. So make sure you grab the right one, because you really need the lock nuts, because lots of vibration, otherwise these will come loose. I'll put the size and everything in description, so you can like you don't have to do this like whole struggling part that I did myself, because I had to do like lots of parts research, and the suppliers I had to find to get the proper sizing. uh, that's the one thing. And then what I did was I couldn't find these. I don't know what these called. I think it's some sort of special bushing by MB Gusta that they provide for specific like bikes. I couldn't find it anywhere, but like I use something else for this in place of these. So if you wanna reuse these, there's nothing wrong. You can reuse these. But since my exhaust is like slightly custom made, I had option to not use these. So I just thought like I would get something nice titanium. So I skipped this part. But if you ordering from Arrow directly, or ordering from MV, then these should fit like a glove. So you don't have to do the, unless you really want to do it, then that's different story. But like you can like reuse these. And then we come back to this, the part how we gonna take off everything. So you also need to take off what do you call it, the belly pan. That's one thing that you need to take off. I'll walk you through the whole process in the next video, which I'll be doing like from scratch. But I just want you guys to grab the tools and the special parts, everything that you need. So once you like start taking it off, and then you suddenly realize that you don't have this, and like then next morning you order something, it takes like, for this bike it takes months. So maybe like even if you happen to have everything in order and like few things are missing, so even if it takes couple days, you come back and you don't remember what you took off. So now you're stuck, right? So I would say like grab everything beforehand, so you have everything ready to go. There would be no interruptions in that. Also, one thing I found really helpful is this thing. So have something like this, unless you have someone holding torch for you like all the time, that's not gonna happen. So this is really bright, so yeah, so you can see while you're working. And and then you also need a caliper holder. I'll show you in second video why you need it, but I would say like grab one of these. Also like grab some of these towels, because you need these to sit your rear what do you call footrest, so you don't scratch the bike. That's one thing. And some shop towels, always helpful. And to take the header bolts off, you need 12 millimeter socket wrench. Oh, I mean gear wrench. But you can try with the regular one. I had really hard time. I I don't know how I took it out, but like it was really pain in ass to take this one out. So I would say like grab the nice like good brand gear wrench. So it makes this process very easy. Or even better if you can grab one that's have like long reach. Um, that's one thing that you need for headers. And for headers also I replace the bolts, so you can get the titanium ones. And also for headers you need like, if you want you can replace the gaskets. I'll put the part number for you to grab those, but I reused like mine because my bike is like fairly new. I have like maybe 1500 kilometers on it, so when I took it out there was nothing wrong with those. But if your bike have like maybe like 3 4 5,000 kilometers on it, then there's nothing wrong reusing it. But like if you are someone who like wanna do like full refresh, then I would say like grab the 4 gaskets and you can replace it, because I think it's really inexpensive. It's just like if you have it, it's good to replace it. I didn't have it, so I don't have any dealership near me. I mean, I do have dealership near me, but it takes forever to get the parts here in Canada from Italy, sometime like a year. So yeah, that's the story for the parts. And if you're doing full system, you would also need a servo eliminator from Heel Tech. It's close to $100 Canadian. I think most of stores they carry these, and specific part number for this bike is ESE-A01. I'll also put this one in description. This is must have, otherwise you'll get the check engine light. Um, yes. And if you are doing a full system from Evolution bike, that system comes with the dummy servo eliminator sort of thing. So you don't need this for that, because you will just hook your original servo eliminator cables onto that, and it will just dummy that the whole thing for bike ECU, and bike wouldn't know like it's missing a like servo, like actual servo motor. So if you're doing like full system from anywhere other than Evolution bike, I believe no one really have that dummy thingy. So I would like grab this beforehand, because you definitely need this before you fire your bike up, because otherwise you'll have a check engine light. That's done. And also you can also grab these M5 bushings. It's just like kind of it works as a socket or like spacers. So here I can show you what it really do. So when you put this nut from one side, MV have like big holes, so you need like something to space it out. So what you can do is you can do like screw it in from other end, and then you can use your lock nut that you already bought or like you already have, if you're reusing the one that you took off. So then it's like double protection, so it won't come loose from the rattles or like vibrations, since this exhaust is really loud. uh, that's pretty much it. And definitely one thing that you need is the new exhaust. So yeah, new exhaust. I'll also demonstrate like you can take off the heat shield and put the same heat shield on the new one. Some people like to have it off because they want to show off their nice titanium exhaust, which initially I planned on doing, but like my biker buddies, they said like you should put the heat shields back on, and that's exactly what I did. I think that's pretty much it. We are done for today, and I'll be back with part two, where I'll be actually working on the the full system, taking it off, putting it back on, putting the new one back on, and I will also attach a couple clips where we'll compare the sound difference. For some reason, I had issues with O2 sensors, so I have a check engine light, which was because of the O2 sensor malfunctioning. Which eventually went away, but light is still there. I spoke to my tuner. He said it's normal because when you install the full system, it's your bike is running too lean, so sensor is kind of like tripping, like what's really going on. And one thing for you guys to know is like you definitely need a tune when you do full system. Otherwise, the bike is gonna run too lean or too rich, where it's gonna make like very jerky movements, stuff like that. So I suggest you, before you start the exhaust swap, you order yourself race ECU. I think it's available on Evolution Bike website. I think they also provide another solution for it if you wanna like go through like different maps. There's another solution. I think it's from forgot the name. I think it's from Tech or something. So basically what it does is like you can like load whichever map you want. It gives you option to go to your OEM or like the preloaded race map, or I think there's another 2 or 3 maps, and that's pretty much it. Like you can't really like have it like proper like specialized tune for your bike that way. Whereas for me, I'm actually getting it done from local shop here in Canada. So I actually wanted to like see the dyno numbers, which is why I'm getting it done from here. I suggest you guys like order these ECUs, or like talk to someone who actually work on MVs specifically, because it's really hard to find someone who like tunes on these bikes. So once you have that person, then you can start doing the whole exhaust process, because first thing you would be getting is the new tune before you like go on long ride, because you don't really want to damage anything on your bike if it's running too rich or lean. So yeah, that's about it for today. I'll catch you guys in my next video, where I'll be doing the hands-on everything.